My personal experiences with Mardi Gras, as well as others, have proven that Mardi Gras is an organization that can really make an impact in your life.
Mardi Gras is cool because it's a facet of kind of what Marquette represents, I'd say. It represents one of a bunch of really cool service opportunities that what makes a Marquette experience so different. That's not just going down to build homes, but we're also helping to repair a community, create a new community within Marquette, and then use that strength that we build from the communities that we are a part of to positively impact other communities.
Mardi Gras was started by a Marquette student. She had been a student at Tulane University and then transferred to Marquette, and she started Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is a large acronym for making a real difference in the Gulf region and areas surrounding.
Other places have also been affected by disasters, and there are also communities out there that need just as much help as New Orleans does. This specific trip that we're doing is to New York, so this is about the third time that we've gone to New York. And this one specifically we're doing for Superstorm Sandy relief. So this year we'll be staying at Living Waters Fellowship. It's in Brooklyn. We'll be working primarily around that area. We're like very simple living. Like we eat cereal every day, we just have regular sandwiches every day. A lot of us wear the same stuff every day, and it's just like we get very comfortable with each other very quickly.
As with any trip, there's a lot of things that contribute to the bonding. The car ride, absolutely. If you're stuck in a car for 14 to 16 hours with somebody, you're going to grow closer with them by the end of it. That's just plain and simple.
We work on creating an environment or a culture on Mardi Gras of accepting everyone, so no judgment. We want people to be able to open up so we can understand each other and be comfortable. No matter what that looks like for you, we just want everyone to be comfortable and be themselves because we want those genuine relationships. We want to know each person for who they really are.
The group as a whole understands and values being different, I think. Everyone was very humanistic about the entire experience. So like, what a cool way for all of us to experience the city together.
One of the ways that I look at Mardi Gras is that Mardi Gras is a natural disaster relief organization, but it is a lot of leadership development in a way.
It's really unique in the sense that it's all student run, so like it's pretty much on us. We work with a few nonprofits, getting some work done, trying to explore what really happened down there and see what we can do to help.
They had to demo this entire basement, so they lost everything in the basement. They had to redo the entire thing.
Cool. So this was completely gutted when we got started.
I can tell.
You have a fantastic time and we're bonding with each other. But what makes this a deeper connection, that makes us a family, is we're also bonding over hardship. So we all experience a commonality and we see hard, troubling things. It really forms a deeper connection and it really makes it like a family.
Every trip is different for me and every trip brings something new. So I think even though you've been on multiple trips, you can have just as an impactful experience.
You have people who have been doing service their entire lives, and Mardi Gras is just another way that they can give back. And you also have people who are coming in for the very first time. And I think because of that, you have that opportunity to kind of meet and share with the other people that are on that spectrum and on that scale.
You get the experience then that you can pass on to the next person. So that's really important. Any job that you think that you would want to do, if you feel comfortable doing it, and if I feel comfortable with you doing it, we're all going to do it, which is pretty much every job.
Mardi Gras is kind of a movement type of thing, and a mindset more so than it is 4 weeks out of the year where we go to these places.
Instead of coming and helping people and leaving, we really try and work with the people and with the community to address their immediate needs.
You kind of both reach with what you have and meet at the same level. And it's about the people, not necessarily the locations, you know? It's the people, the stories, the homes that we're really looking to connect with.
This can be anyone. What happened to people in New Orleans and New York, it can be anyone at any time. To see them be so appreciative and not even focusing on their losses was really, really uplifting and inspiring. Anybody would learn so much from that.
Truthfully, when you're doing service, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's the act of service that matters the most.
Each volunteer builds on the next one, so even though by the end of the week, it's not like we'll have the walls painted and the furniture into place, but each step that we make is the next step, so that the next group, it's a chain reaction, and that's awesome.
It's good to realize that like these people are just trying to recover still and live their life, and it's not that they need to see my face in particular. Like my work is there. Like they will go in the basement and like they'll see my drywall. But I just think there's so many more people that we can impact, and we don't need to see their faces.
You get the opportunity to come together and reflect, where you finally get that opportunity to say, I'm going to bring my voice to this shared collective group, where at the start of the week, I didn't really know too many people, and I would have never opened up in this way. But now I feel comfortable. Now I feel willing to do that. And when that happens, it's just, it brings the trip together.
I don't usually find myself like telling people so many aspects of my life. It's a great setting to be so vulnerable in because it's so trusting. You don't usually day to day find yourself in such a vulnerable position like you do on those trips, and so I thought that it would be a good thing, and I think it was. I liked it.
That shared experience lasts longer than the trip. We come back to campus and I now have a family of friends and of people who genuinely care about me. When I'm around that family, I consider myself a better person. I feel like I am a better person.
You're never really the same because you've had this experience and now you get to carry it forward when you come back to the city of Milwaukee. We really gain a lot more from the communities than it is the physical labor that we put in.
If your eyes are never open to these things, you're just going to keep living your life in routine. You're not going to want to be an agent for change. But if your eyes have been open to it and you've had these experiences, you're changed. You're a changed person. And you're going to come back and do great things with it.
I mean, people are willing to sacrifice a week and their time, which is one of the most valuable things, I think, for a college student particularly, or anybody really, to go and help out and spread the Marquette Jesuit ideal around. I think it's a huge testament of what Marquette's community is all about, and I think it definitely shows. And I mean, I'm really excited that I'm part of a community that can do that.